Hello all, MikeRo Munch here. Welcome to another episode of the FM19 Southampton Save. Today is European knockout time. Hurrah! But before that, there was a transfer deadline day and there were outs and ins. You already knew about separates going to Leicester, but Matthew Targett has also gone to Manchester City for £50 million. We saw him accept the bid. We didn't. We saw Man City make the original bid. They came in back on deadline day, £15 million. Had to accept it or he'd get very upset with me. Played quite well for us over the few seasons that he was here. Will always be kind of remembered as a bit of a fan favourite, but when you look at the scout rating, only 58, a useful signing, not much more than that. And to replace him, and also to some degree Cedric, we brought in Johnny, an old West Ham getting hammered favourite, played for us for a few seasons in that save and was absolutely dynamite. You look at this here, 3.5 star already, and he is pretty much near the peak of his powers right now. Very good, very versatile around the back, and just a bit of an upgrade on both Cedric and Matthew Targett. He'll probably take over the right hand side and Kieran Tierney will be on the left if we were to put our first team out. I'm a lot happier with this as a back four now, and it makes a little bit more sense. I think we've definitely improved, but we didn't stop there. Oh, hello, Gini Wijnaldum. Signed him for only £14 million. We actually signed, we signed Johnny for about 11.5, which I think is very good value. But Gini Wijnaldum, transfer listed by Liverpool, £14 million for a guy who's in the peak of his powers right now, 30 years old. Very, very solid all around the ball, plenty of 15s, plenty of ways to get excited. More importantly is that he can play anywhere in the midfield, notably in the defensive midfield position. So when we go a little bit more defensive, I'm going to bring him in and hopefully he'll give us that little bit of extra boost that we need. I'm very, very excited. And so this is the lineup for today. We have had a virus hit the squad, so as you can tell, a lot of unrested players and a lot of injuries and not very fit people. We're struggling a little bit in that respect, I won't lie. So we've got Fraser Forster in goal, Tierney's at left back, Coote, ZR, Smalling and Rosas make up the back four. Ross Barkley's playing the box-to-box midfielder position today with JWP playing as the defensive line playmaker, or deep line playmaker rather. Then you've got Googles on the left, Ziyech in the middle, and then David Neres on the right. Andre Silva is up front. We've had a bid for Hakim Ziyech of £30 million from a Chinese club, and we are going to sell him. I think it's Jiangsu, and we are going to sell him, but hopefully, obviously, that'll be at the end of the season. So this could be his last season with the club, if provided it all goes correctly. I think £30 million is a pretty good value for him. He's been a very good servant to us, but maybe it is around about time to let him go. He's been very moody recently. So away we go in Bruges. It's a good film, but as Colin Farrell said, there's not a lot really in Bruges. It's a very pretty city. I have actually been there, so it's one of the few European towns I can hand on heart say is very, very nice, and I can tell firsthand. I would go there, but just I wouldn't live there. Yeah, another throw into us here as Rosas throws it into David Neres. He's probably our informed player at the moment. Teaser back to Ross. He's had a lot of shots and a lot of the ball early on here, Ross Barkley, in this first half, but he hasn't really done much with it. Finds Kieran Tierney on the left, good ball in. Andre Silva at the near post, tucks it in. It's his 7th goal of the season. He's not been a breakout year or a standout year from Andre, but he has chipped in with a few goals, notably in the Europa League, and this is a good start. This makes me feel a bit better. The away goal has been chalked up. Good play here by Kieran Tierney, good composure, great near post ball, and a lovely little flick on. Keeper's in no man's land. What is he doing? Corner here, JWP whips it in. Googles, it's 2-0. And we're putting ourselves very firmly in control of this tie right now. Get in, thank God for that. Good ball in there by JWP. Googles just makes the front post run. Keeper maybe should do better, but it looks like it's passed him in an instant. Very difficult to save that. You'd have to have cat-like reflexes to get it. Ross Barkley's injured. That's the last thing we need is more injuries. And I also forgot to mention... schoolboy error, I forgot to talk about the schedule and how we've done since last we met. 2 seconds. So quickly then, now that I've remembered, that after that 5-2 defeat to Everton in the Carabao Cup semi-final, got beaten 4-1 by Chelsea in the FA Cup, so as you can imagine that improved my mood. We did manage to get a very credible 2-2 draw away against Liverpool though at Anfield, very good result, and a 1-0 win against Leicester before bogey team Everton came back and we lost 1-0 to them away at Goodison Park. Better than 5-2 though. And now we're back here, and Linetti's coming on for Ross Barkley. We're adding a good value for our lead. I'm just going to say I'm very happy with the way things are. Get back out there and do it again. Best thing about this is that we do get a week-long break until our next game, which is massively exciting for me. It gives me a chance to get some players back in and fit again. Notably, actually, Kieran Tierney is struggling at the moment, so in around 60 minutes I'm going to take him off and bring on Johnny for his debut in a Southampton shirt. Alright, they've made all their changes. It's time we made one as well. Kieran Tierney's going to come off. He's had a very decent game. Johnny's going to come on at left back. It's good that we've got It's good that we finally found someone that can play right and left back in Johnny. He's such a good utility player to have. It's been quite a dull second half, to be fair. I did go on cautious at the end of the first half just to make sure that we see this game out. And it looks like it may well end 2-0, which would be a very good result to take back at home. I kind of feel that we were always the favourites for this tie. but considering recent form, it's been very up and down. It's nice just to kind of chalk up a win, and a comfortable one at that. We can keep a clean sheet. It's a very good start for us going forward, especially having Johnny in there as well. It gets him in and amongst it, gets a clean sheet under his name, under his belt, and some game time with the other guys. It couldn't really be going any better than it is right now. Or could it? Here's Rosas. JWP to Ziyech. He's picked up the remnants of it. Oh, David Neres. Oh, how has that not gone in? It's brilliant defending. A good save. And that is it at the Jan Breydel Stadion. A 2-0 win. A very comfortable win. Very, very pleased. Well done, boys. It's good to get back on the winning trail. So that's put us obviously in a very strong position going forward. And Ross Barkley, 3 to 4 weeks is not ideal. It's not really what we needed. Alright, I'll see you at the second leg, which is coming up in a week's time, thank God. In game, obviously. So just a quick one here. Hakim Ziyech, it looks like he is going to be going to no, it's Huxia Jingfu. Sorry for my pronunciation there. Will give us £25.5 million in the coffers to spend. I am going to accept it. It's going to be disappointing to see him go. Has he gone now? Oh, bollocks. Oh dear. I thought that wasn't going to go through until Oh shit. Oh dear. I may have made a bit of an error there. I didn't think that was going to be until our transfer window. I didn't think you could leave outside of a transfer window. I've asked the fans to trust me, but I can understand why they're not happy because I haven't got anyone in to replace him. Oh crap, what have I done? In all fairness, actually, we did double our profit margin on him. We bought him for £15 million and sold him off for 30. It's not exactly bad, is it? So here we are for the second leg. We're currently 2-0 up, obviously, on aggregate. We look like we're flying. The problem is that I've sold Hakim Ziyech. I can't believe I've sold Hakim Ziyech without getting a replacement in. The other thing is that we've got Burnley at the weekend. So the real question here is how serious do I take this? How much faith do I put in the boys to get the job done here? Okay, so what we're going to do is it's going to be pretty much the same lineup as last time, but I've brought Højbjerg in and JWP has moved into that attacking midfielder role. That's what we're going to do. So I want you to pick up from where you left off last time. Just a nice, comfortable, even a 0-0 would be good, but a win would be better. If we can win today, keep the confidence flowing. Won't even miss Hakim, no problem. Can't believe I sold him, I didn't think about it. And as a highlight, looks like a minute in as JWP gets on the ball. That's not his best bit of work though, he's giving it straight to them. And last time we did that, it resulted in a goal for Everton, and I got a little bit upset. And Tierney, Googles, just keeps going. Keep going, mate. Googles, great run. Oh my god, what a goal that would have been. What a run. Out to Googles again, he's been our brightest spark in the opening couple of minutes. Googles into JWP, he tees onto Højbjerg, who has a shot, 1-0. You'd like to think that's probably tie over now, in all fairness. It's a nice move. Googles, he's definitely been our best player so far, even though we're only 2 minutes in. JWP does well to shield the ball off his man, or has that been tackled straight into him? He was definitely fouled, and Højbjerg, great finish. Lovely. Good. I'm happy. Can't remember the last time I was happy on camera during a game of FM. Just seeing that Roma are beating some team, Zoria, 5-0. So I don't think we're going to win the Europa League, but you never know, actually. We put ourselves in a chance, but you know what we're like against big teams. We tend just to completely flake. Or Everton, who I don't qualify as a big team. Zanetti bends over the bar. It's been absolutely dominant this first half. You can tell 15 shots to 1, 7 of them on target to their 1. It's been a pretty routine first half, really. It should be more. Again, the finishing, not brilliant, but then it's the second string to a degree. So now I'm trimming down the squad, maybe we can kind of get a bit more cohesion going because they'll be playing with each other more regularly. So a very easy going first half there, 1-0 up at the break thanks to Emil Højbjerg. So I'm very happy to get out there and do it again. If you can score another couple of goals, be good for the confidence. More clean sheets, the better. Just nice, comfortable wins, please. I've had too many stressful episodes recently. I could do with just some nice, casual ones. Time to make some substitutions. I think I'm going to take off Kieran Tierney, bring on Johnny, and then we're also going to bring on... Let's bring on Genie, actually. And we will take off... Let's take off JWP, and then we'll put Højbjerg up in the attacking midfielder position, because I know that he can play there. But good performance from JWP. Decent performance. Nothing spectacular, but nothing bad. What has Genie got in his locker? Not a lot by the looks of things, as we just... walk till full time. That's what it feels like. It's going to be quite a short episode today, I can tell. It's been not a lot of highlights. Obviously goals, but not a lot of highlights. Pretty much what you'd expect, really. They're not the best team in the game, and obviously not one that's really going to threaten us too much at the start. But we've gone there, we've got the job done. That's really what matters. I'm going to protect David Neres because he's probably one of the other real first team players now. I'm going to bring on Ronnie Lopez and get him to see it out for the next 10 minutes or so. And that's it. A 1-0 win, a 3-0 win on aggregate. We have done the business. There was only one highlight pretty much in the entire game in that one. Not the most exciting game in the world, so apologies for that. But we are through, and that's what matters. And we will have the second round draw, I think it's tomorrow. So let's see who we get. Here we are then. To finish the episode, let's see who we get in the Europa League second knockout round. Who we got then? We got Monaco, Kiev, Copenhagen, Midtjylland, Porto, Fiorentina, Galatasaray, Hamburg, Legia Warsaw, City, Marseille, Roma, Sevilla, Valencia, us, Wolfsburg. So the top half doesn't worry me too much. It's as you go down that it gets worse. So let's see what we got. Legia Warsaw, I wouldn't mind them. Okay, they got Wolfsburg. Copenhagen, I could live with that. Marseille. Southampton, we're playing at home first against Porto. Right, okay. Not ideal. City play Fiorentina. At least Roma play Valencia. The Porto one's a tricky one. I don't know whether to be really... I don't know whether to be okay or horrendous. I'm not 100% sure, if I'm honest. Maybe we'll do it in one big episode actually next. We'll do both the Porto ties and Man City in the middle. That one automatically screams out at me. It makes sense. So we have a couple of games against Burnley and Huddersfield. Then we'll be back for the next episode as the season kind of gets towards its climax. This is going to be a longer season in terms of episodes because obviously we've been in a lot of cup competitions. I'm not sure. Maybe we can get through. I don't know. I might have to be a little bit more pragmatic, a little bit more defensive. And now it's time for me to worry about what I'm going to prioritise. Do I prioritise the top four in the Premier League? Or having now seen some of the teams that are left in the Europa League, do we back ourselves to win that and kind of throw all our eggs in the Europa League basket? Let me know what you think. Do I go for both or do I prefer one over the other? If so, which one would you go for? Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Make sure you come back for the next episode. Obviously, we've got the ties against Porto and a big gaming away at the Etihad in the Premier League where we are doing okay. We are in 5th, still in the top 4 conversation. What one do I go for? I have no idea. Thanks for watching. Until I see you in the next episode. Stay cool.